In the 2025 State of the State address, the governor announced that he was going to change how child care providers were paid by the state.
Starting in fiscal year 2026, providers will receive payments from the state at the beginning of the month, and we will pay on enrollment just like private pay.
Those were two huge key issues that really would have helped our child care providers not only stabilize their operations, but actually potentially open up additional slots. That's how much of a difference this could make. With the cost of childcare, I mean, you're looking at almost as much as what it costs to send a child to college, right? So you have these young families who are early in their career, trying to build up some level of financial stability, and then you add on the expense of childcare. It can be overwhelming. Employers have told us time and again they desperately need these individuals in the workforce. We've seen study after study say that there is an economic impact when we don't have everyone who can work and wants to work in the workforce. And childcare is one of those issues that is impacting or impeding people's ability to work. The Missouri Chamber of Commerce said it was like over $1.3 billion to our local economy or statewide economy. Similar research has echoed that, and there is a price that we're paying when we don't have people employed and able to work in our current system. The subsidies help take care of some of those individuals who are maybe starting in their career, maybe lower wages, and it gives them a little support to help them build up the capability to be in the workforce. That was the move that we were supposed to be making. We were told that we were going to be moving forward with that plan, and here we are 6 months into it, and providers were just recently told that, sorry, we're going to have to abandon that plan. Think about that from a business perspective. You have built your budget for the year, thinking about these changes that are going to come in play, and then all of a sudden the state says, nope, we're not going to do that. It impacts their planning, but it also impacts their willingness to contract with the state. Because we're already hearing people say, I don't know that I even want to mess with this child care subsidy stuff because it's too much of a headache. I don't know if I'm going to get paid. I don't know when I'm going to get paid. It causes Missouri to lose providers. And when we lose providers, we are going backwards instead of the forward momentum that we were making. So it is definitely a concern. It's a hit to the system that is not necessary. I've heard conversations, well, it's not sustainable, it's not sustainable, it's not sustainable. Well, here's the deal. If it's not sustainable, there were policies that were passed this year that made it not sustainable, like giving billionaires tax cuts through the capital gains tax elimination. I mean, that was a self-imposed, from a legislative standpoint, that was a self-imposed action. No one had to do that. That was an action that the Republicans decided to take. And so here we are. How are we going to move forward with this program? You kind of pick and choose who you're going to invest in and who you're not going to invest in. And I'm going to invest in childcare and children and early learning all day long, because the research shows if you invest in those kiddos between birth and age 5, you're going to see significant returns. It will pay off so far down the road, and it'll curb a lot of the challenges that we have currently in our state.